Hi. So I've been making a couple videos. So today we are going to do a balance video. So balance is really, really important. As we get older, we tend to lose that balance, that equilibrium, our proprioception. So when you think about proprioception, I can look straight ahead and know that this chair is right next to me. So as we get older, that sixth sense kind of loses its way. So today I'm just going to go through some exercises that will help to strengthen all those little stabilizing muscles that are going to help in your balance. So when you're walking or when you're changing from quick movements, those muscles will come into play and catch you so you don't fall. So we're just going to start nice and tall. Again, bringing those shoulder blades back and down, letting those arms come down, and just feeling that ground underneath your feet. Wiggle your toes, feel the arches of the feet, nice and tall, squeezing those thighs. So we're not locking the knees out, we're just strengthening those thighs, pulling nice and tall. And then nice slow motion, we're gonna do opposites. So know that this chair is right here so you can hold on anytime you need to. You can start with just the knees, using that belly to pull those knees up. You can use one arm, you can use both arms. Nice and tall, just warming it up. And as you're bringing your feet down, notice how you're going toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. A couple more. Good. And then back to center. So nice and tall. Let's start standing on that right foot. You're gonna bring that left foot out, nice and tall, and you're just gonna tap. So I'm barely coming off the ground. All that weight's on that right leg. That knee is slightly bent so you're not locking it out. Lift and lower. Try to point those toes. And don't forget about that belly. That belly's really gonna stabilize, and your glutes, your butt. Really squeeze through that, and that's gonna help as well. Couple more. And then you're gonna stay with those toes pointed on the ground. Let that arm float up, same arm as leg. And then play with it. See if you can lift up the leg. Notice the chair, so I'm lifting off a finger. A couple more seconds. And then release down, shake it out. So standing on that right leg, we're gonna go to the side. So we're gonna either drag the foot in, so I'm dragging it in. As I drag it in, I'm really using that resistance. You can add the arm, pull in, out. So if this is pretty good for you, you can lift the leg, lift and come back, lift and come back. Keep that shoulder down. You should really feel that in the butt and come back down. Don't forget about that belly. Pulling it in, a couple more. Last one. Good, shake it out. So now we're gonna come behind. So still standing on that right leg, that chair is in front, that leg's behind you. So you can start with just the taps. So I really want you to engage that belly, and I don't want you to overarch, so we tend to come back, which is crunching all that vertebrae. So I want you to tuck that pelvis under and then lift and lower. Again, you can add the arm and just hold. You don't have to go very far, so if you're here, that's plenty, or you can go up. But remember, I don't want you to go too far up because I don't want you to overarch that back. So you're nice and tall, you can gaze at that thumb, know where that chair is, standing leg is slightly bent, and you're breathing. A few more. Last one. Good. And relax. Slow march it. Shake it out. So not only do you feel that in that left leg, you're also feeling it in that right, because that leg's working like crazy to stabilize you. So continuing on, standing onto that right foot. So we're going to come into a static, what we call static balancing. So you're going to bring those toes down. You can hang out here if this is plenty for you. You can lift that foot up for a single leg stance. You can float one arm up. You can float two arms up. Just know where that chair is. Make sure that standing leg is slightly bent. And breathe. So find something to focus on, straight ahead, and just feel that breath. You can feel that in that right foot, the arches of the foot, the toes. A couple more seconds. And releasing down. Good. Shake it out. All right, so we're going to move over to the other side. So I'm going to move this chair over. So standing on that left leg, slightly bent, we'll start with those taps. Know where that chair is. Again, you don't have to go very far. You're just tapping. Squeeze through the butt. Really focus on those thighs. Nice and tall, keep that focus, and you can play with the chair, see where you are. A couple more. Good, shake it out. And then we'll go to the side. So still standing on that left side, we'll go out. You can drag it in, add the arm, pull in. Pull in. You want to go a step further, you can bring that leg up. But I don't want this tilt, so make sure you're nice and tall, bringing that leg in. Give your arms some resistance as you pull that in. Again, play with the chair, you can lift the arm up, wherever you are. Also feel that in that inner thigh as you pull back in. A couple more, standing leg, that knee is slightly bent. Last one. Good, shake it out, and then let's go to the back. So nice and tall, know where that chair is. So you can start with the taps. Or you can lift. Remember, I don't want that arching, so tuck that pelvis under. Know where that chair is. You can lift an arm. Just find that focus. Really isolating in through that glute. So there's 3 glute muscles. There's the big one, there's a medium one, and there's a little one right here, right above, right by that hip. It's a really tiny muscle, so we have to get all those little tiny muscles to help stabilize. A couple more. Good, and relax, shake it out. And let's go into that static balance. So standing on that left leg, right toes are down. You can hang out here. This is good enough for you. You can lift. You can bring one arm up. Play with that chair a little bit. You can bring both arms up. Find that focus straight ahead. Find something to focus on and breathe. Notice the feet. Ankle stability is really important when it comes to balance. Strengthening all those little muscles. Couple more seconds. Good, shake it out. Slow marches. All right, now we're gonna stagger the feet, probably about hip width apart. So if you wanna make it a little bit harder, you can bring your heels closer to your toes. Okay, so this is the first stance we're taking. Nice and tall. And then we're just gonna lean forward, coming up onto those back toes, and then sinking back. So we're shifting our weight forward and back. Almost like we're looking over a cliff, opening up that chest, and then coming back. Shift forward, heel, toe, toe, heel as we go back. Heel, toe, toe, heel. Shift that way. Don't forget about that butt. Squeezing through that butt, looking over that cliff, opening up that chest. Shift that way. Keep that focus. Couple more. Shift. Last one. And then back, we're gonna switch sides. So again, you wanna make it harder, bring your feet a little bit closer together. Nice and tall, shoulders are back and down. Shift that weight forward, come up onto those back toes, and then shift back. So toe, heel, shifting that weight forward and back. Looking over that cliff, slowly coming back. Make sure you're breathing. Couple more. Forward shift, back. Last one. And back. Good. Shake it out. So then the next one, hip width apart, your feet nice and tall, solid to the ground, shoulders are back and down. Find that focus. Your knees are slightly bent, pulling in through the belly. So you can hang out here, know where that chair is, or you can close the eyes. Really squeeze through that butt. That's going to push that pelvis forward. And just breathe. Notice how you sway. Forward, back, side, side. Just feeling that ground below you. Focus and breathe. Five more seconds. And relax. Let's bring our feet a little bit closer. So ultimately we want our feet to touch, but if they're apart a little bit more, that's fine. So as close together as you can, know where that chair is. Again, nice and tall. Breathing, squeezing through the butt. It's going to keep those knees soft. And you can close the eyes and focus. This is a little bit harder. Do you have to hold on a little bit tighter? Or is it easier? Is the sway a little bit less or a little bit more? Just notice all these little things. Five more seconds. So another really good thing to do, especially at a kitchen counter or the lengthwise of a couch, is heel-toe walking. So we're gonna start, so the closer the heel, so you can either have a tandem stance, if you can see that, there we go, okay? Or you can bring the back of your heels onto the tip of your toes. So this is a little bit easier. You're gonna heel-toe, heel-toe, toe-heel, toe-heel, or you can make it a little bit harder. Heel-toe, heel-toe, toe-heel, toe-heel. Know where that chair or the counter is, nice and tall. Again, find that focus. So we wanna look down. That's what we wanna do instinctually. But I want you to try to look up and focus and trust that your feet are doing the work for you. Heel-toe, heel-toe, toe-heel, toe-heel. Heel-toe, heel-toe, toe-heel, toe-heel. Don't forget about that butt. Always squeezing that butt and pulling in through the belly. That's gonna lengthen you so you're nice and tall, looking straight ahead. Let's do a few more. Heel-toe, heel-toe, toe-heel, toe-heel. Good, shake it out. So if you're doing it the length of a counter, it's even better because you can go further and then further back. So nice slow marches. And then back, and then we're just gonna heel-toe, rocking those feet. So we did a lot of stuff with the arches, the toes of the feet, and the ankles. We really wanna keep those strong, as well as the calves. And you can get those arms going. Should feel pretty good. A few more. Last one. Good. Come back to center. Nice wide stance. Just roll those shoulders back. Shake everything out. Good. Take a nice big inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. A couple more. Reach and reach. Good. All right, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me in my balance class. I hope that helps. It's short and sweet, so you can do it a couple times throughout the week just to keep you moving. All right, great. Thanks. Bye.